What is up, guys? It's your boy Richie Rich here. Welcome back to another video. Today in this video, it is part 19 on the European driving laws. Say part 19 on the European driving laws. Oh god, I gotta take these off. Sorry about this. I just wanted to put these shades on, but they actually did hurt my eyes a little bit. Like on here, it just feels like it's electrocuting my eyes. I get this weird feeling. Yeah, why did I put these shades on? So yeah, today in this video, it is part 19. So part 19 on the European driving laws. Today in this video, yep, as you can see, I have got my Albanian jumper on. You know what that means? That's right. Today in this video for European driving laws, part 19, I will be talking to you guys about today in this video, I'll be talking to you guys about the driving laws. That's right, the driving laws from Albania. So I've decided, to do some driving laws from Albania simply because I think, it's quite cool, to do it. And I thought to myself, it would actually be pretty cool. I've got a few more of these driving laws from Europe to do, and then I'll be prepared for my final European driving laws video, and after that I will be doing the Asian driving laws. Not trying to be rude, but so the driving laws from Japan, China, Thailand, all that kind of stuff, the Philippines, all that kind of stuff. I decided, I wanted to do. So I figured, I will start to do the driving laws from there. So there's a couple that I pretty much would want to do. There's like Japan and China, pretty much I would want to do. But my favorite out of those is by far definitely Japan. I've been thinking of going to Japan one day. I don't know when, but at some point I would want to practice doing Japanese and all that stuff. I'll bring a few friends along, or if not, then I would just want to, go solo by myself, Solo, by the way, is like another way of saying you want to go by yourself. So you want to do this solo. So I don't know, but I'll find out what I want to do. All right, so before I start, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I'm making uploads. And so yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. So European driving laws, part 19, Albania. So let's do it. So first question I got is, number one, what are the car rules? So what are the car rules? So what are the car rules? So like vehicle rules. It's like the rules in Albania. So in Albania, you have to drive on the right-hand side of the road. Everybody must wear seatbelts whilst traveling in the car. This one, I don't know. Mobile phones can be used while driving with a hands-free set. Third party insurance is required. But you guys will obviously know how terrible hands-free kits will be, because the hands-free kits, depending on the one that you get, will not really work that well. So first one, what are the car rules in Albania? In Albania, you have to drive on the right-hand side of the road. Everybody must wear seatbelts whilst traveling in the car. Mobile phones can be used whilst driving with a hands-free set. Third party insurance is required. Next up, question number 2. Sorry if I screwed that up, but oh well. Just haven't been doing these driving laws for a while right now. So number 2 is, can I drive in Albania? So that's right, can I drive in Albania with a UK license? So, documents for driving in Albania. So this is required for all of you guys who are living in the UK, and if you want to go to Albania, listen closely because these are the following items that you need that has got to be required with you at all times. So, documents for driving in Albania. If you're driving in Albania, your checklist requirements are just a valid, full UK driving license, a GB sticker, all temporarily. So, all temporarily uh, imported vehicles. So, all temporarily imported vehicles um, must bear the distinguishing sign of their country of registration. So of their country of registration, your motor insurance certificate. So your motor insurance certificate. So I believe that is like, I think that's like, how can I say this? So your motor insurance certificate. I think that's required for all vehicles, like for all cars. I think that's required for all cars from different countries. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. So there's a website also. I'll put the link on it in the description below, and you can. So the website to go to there to find out more about this is driving in Albania for RAC. There's two websites I'll put down. So yeah, two websites I'll put down. Um, for the first question is six. So it's the word six and then t.co.uk, and for the second one is rac.co.uk. I'll put the links in the description. Okay, talk. I'll put the links in the description below so you guys can check out more information on that. And so yeah, it would probably say a bunch of stuff for the steps on how to like the steps of driving in Albania and all that stuff. I don't know, but presumably it might say something like that. I don't know. So yeah, next question number 3 is driving in Albania easy? Um, if you're a confident driver, you shouldn't find it too hard to drive in Albania. However, you should be aware that other people's driving can be quite erratic. Plus, many of the roads are unpaved and not in great condition. In other words, the roads have not been paved and they can be in rough condition sometimes. So be prepared to negotiate a few difficult routes during your trip. I've known this before, from my experience. I've been to Albania before a bunch of times and I know how the roads are, and I actually find them not bad really. I mean, I kind of I'm always used to these kind of, unpaved roads and gravel roads, and like with rocks and just going side to side, like the suspension and all that stuff. I'm used to all this, from where I'm from. Like from my country as well, in Latvia we used to have kind of like these unpaved roads before, but the roads there now are pretty good, so they're like paved, all smooth, all pretty good. Uh, but I'm in like both of these conditions, rough and like pristine condition for the roads. Well, not pristine, like totally there. I mean, there can be some patches on the road that needs to be filled up and fixed up and whatnot, but most of it is all right. It depends on what place you would go to would have these kind of road conditions there. Like, trust me, I've had this kind of experience before with roads like these before in Europe. And I'm totally fine with that for me, of course. But for you guys, you would probably go with like paved, smooth roads. But for me, I mean, I like to go with paved, smooth roads. But at the same time, I also like to go with the roads that are like in kind of rough condition, because for me, I find it kind of fun going going through like dirt tracks and all that stuff. For me, it's like that's just my childhood. Really, I've always like been into this all my life. So yeah, number three is so is driving in Albania easy? If you're a confident driver, say confident driver, you shouldn't find it too hard to drive in Albania. However, you should be aware that other people's driving can be quite erratic. Plus, many of the roads are unpaved and not in great condition. So be prepared to negotiate a few difficult routes during your trip. All right, next up is question number 4. is is it safe to drive in Albania? If you're if you're traveling at night, watch out for unmarked roadworks. Unmarked roadworks, potholes, and unlit vehicles. So in other words, like the vehicles that are not that don't light up. Four-wheel drive vehicles, like off-road vehicles, for example, are often more practical on both rural and minor roads. So both rural and minor roads. Both rural and minor roads. Albanian driving can be Albanian driving. So Albanian driving can often be like both aggressive and erratic. Um, I've I've known this before. Like I usually get like something like this. Like the traffic in this is just nuts. Even in UK, like the UK traffic is just crazy. Depends on what's happening though. I mean, it could be anything really. So yeah, so driving in Albania easy. If you're a confident driver, you shouldn't find it too hard to drive in Albania. However, you should be aware that other people's driving can be quite erratic. Plus, many of the roads are unpaved and not in great condition, so be prepared to negotiate a few difficult routes during your trip. So that's number 3. Number 4, is it safe to drive in Albania? So the third one is driving in Albania easy. Number 4 is driving in Albania easy? Number 3 is done. Number 4, is it safe to drive in Albania? If you're traveling at night, watch out for unmarked roadworks, potholes, and unlit vehicles. Four-wheel drive vehicles are often more practical on both rural and minor roads. Albanian driving can often be aggressive and erratic. So yeah, Albanian driving can often be both aggressive and erratic. Deaths from road traffic accidents are amongst the highest in Europe. Say in Europe. Next up is question number 5. So sorry if I had to like repeat those questions again because I keep forgetting where I left off to. I haven't been doing these driving laws for a while now, so I apologize. So, question number 5 is it better to rent a car in Albania? When traveling in Albania, it's always advisable to rent a car, especially if you intend to enjoy long long drives outside of the major cities. It's a mountainous Balkan country, and many of the roads are better suited for a four-wheel drive than for a standard model car. Okay, bonus question number 1, aka so also known as question number 6. What is the speed limit in Albania? So it's 40 kilometers an hour, 25 miles an hour within built-up areas, 80 kilometers an hour, 80 kilometers an hour, 50 miles an hour outside built-up areas, and 90 kilometers an hour, 90 kilometers an hour, 56 miles an hour on expressways, and 110 kilometers an hour, 68 miles an hour. So 110 kilometers an hour, 68 miles an hour on freeways. Okay, next up is bonus question number 2, also known as question number 7. Are there speed cameras? So are there speed cameras? So speed cameras in Albania? The answer is yes. Speed cameras are used in Albania mainly on main roads, highways, and in cities. These cameras are there to make sure people don't drive too fast, encourage safe driving, and cut down on car crashes. In other words, so there's not many accidents going along. So like, well, in other words, not it's there so not many accidents. So not many accidents happen on the roads. So there has to be no accidents at all on the streets whatsoever. All right, so that is it, guys. So if you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So take care, folks. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.